viewers, I am Zenia from Breaking News. Here I will convey the news about COVID-19 has spread in Indonesia and at least it has the high impact to all activities or all sectors like at school and campus activity. Alright, by this time I will report about the case COVID-19 in Indonesia by Zenia. Presiden Jokowi receives the first COVID-19 vaccine. Presiden Joko Widodo today Wednesday, January 13, 2021. At the Merdeka Place, Jakarta is the first person to receive a vaccine in the free mass vaccination program in Indonesia. This vaccination is the starting point for implementing national vaccination in Indonesia as an effort to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. At around 9:36 West Indonesia time, the president was seen walking towards the terrace of the Merdeka Place, which had been laid out like a vaccination simulation site at the Puskesmas some time ago. Before being injected with the vaccine, the president first registered and verified data as well as health screening, including measuring body temperature and blood pressure. The result of the health screening by officers showed that the president's temperature when he was checked was 36.3 degrees Celsius and blood pressure 130/67 and other. The president also responded a number of questions about medical history until he was declared healthy and fit for vaccination. The head of state then heads to the next table where the injection is carried out. As for acting as the presidential vaccinator is the deputy chairperson of the presidential Professor Dr. Abdul Muttalib SPPD KHOM, assisted by an assistant who prepared the equipment. The vaccinator appears to be injecting the vaccine in President Jokowi's left arm around 9:42 West Indonesia time. The injection process runs safely and smoothly. "How, sir?" asked the vaccinator. "Nothing at all," replied the president. To note, the vaccine that was injected into the president was the CoronaVac vaccine made by Sinovac Life Science Co. Ltd in collaboration with PT Bio Farma Persero. The vaccine has gone through a number of clinical trials involving 1,620 volunteers in Bandung. The vaccine has also obtained an emergency use permit from the Food and Drug Supervisory Agency or BPOM and has been declared holy and halal by the Indonesia Ulema Council or MUI so that it can be used for the vaccination program in Indonesia. After the injection, the president followed the process of observing the possibility of a post-military assistance event or KIPI in the Oval Room, Merdeka Place, for about 30 minutes. The president appeared to be active as usual after the vaccination process and was seen chatting with State Secretary Practicum. The Sinovac vaccine requires 2 injections of 0.5 milliliters each with an interval of 14 days. For this reason, vaccine recipients will receive a vaccination card and be reminded to receive vaccines for the second time. Previously, when giving a statement on Wednesday, 7 December 16, 2020, at the Merdeka Place, Jakarta, the president emphasized that the head of state would receive the first COVID-19 vaccines. This is the word of public doubts about the safety of the vaccines provided. I also want to emphasize again. Later on, I will be the first recipient to be vaccinated for the first time. This is to give trust and confidence to the public that the vaccines used are safe, he said at the time, Ministry of State's Public Relations. As we know that by this time, I would like to report that most or half of schools in Malinaw, North Kalimantan has learned by online. It goes by the increase of COVID-19, forcing school not to be allowed to meet face to face. The problem is that most of the parents of students are farmers and forcing them to buy internet data so that their children can study online. We just need to pray and keep our spirit up in facing the current situation. End of this news report. I'm Senia. Thanks for watching and have a great day.